Race number 2 over the 1650. We step it up in grade. We go to a Class 4 for this one. Jade Phoenix, he carries an extra 8 pounds after he bolted up last time. Royal Pride raced on Saturday. Regency Masters had 2 runs back since June and 2 trials since his last start as well. Co-partner Era comes across from 2 previous starts over the mile at Shah 10. Reach Goal and Spicy Skewer both making their Happy Valley debut, and both go from the 1400 to the 1650. Make It Turbo, Blinkers first time. First race day appearance since December. He's had 4 trials, wore blinkers in the last one. And Jade Phoenix, Tom, is coming across from running second on the all-weather last time.
Yeah, and the speed in this race, good to slow. Jade Phoenix got an uncontested lead to last time out, and they weren't able to hit him. He raced away and head from them. Our Crete, Paul, has pretty much done nothing through his career, but comes out of a race that E-Legend has come out of and won. Yeah,
so look, he's drawn wide, so he might have to come across. He has raced on the pace before. Spicy Skewer from the inside draw, and Fox Underway's drawn actually the ace, so they won't be too far away. I thought Royal Pride get a nice enough run. Jade Pins from his wide draw will go back with co-partner Era.
Jade Pins is where we start. Antoine Hemlin takes the ride. Nick caught up with Antoine via Zoom. Antoine sporting a very dirty looking moustache at the moment too.
Antoine Hemlin, Jade Pins is a horse that you're going to jump on board in race 2 on Wednesday night. He's frustrating, isn't he? But he looks as if he's got the ability to win one soon.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back on him. It looks, yeah, he has the ability, of course. Just the kind of horse needs to wait with a good race cover, relax him, and he can give a nice dash to finish.
Just on his last performance, Antoine, that was on the all-weather. I know you didn't ride him, but it was a very good run to obviously come into this. Tell us a little bit more about him, because you know him quite well. You've ridden him 8 times previously. He takes a little bit of knowing, doesn't he? He leaves the parade ring early and can sometimes sort of, perhaps not run his race. But you're obviously beginning to know him quite well now.
Yeah, he's always like this. Always, even in the morning, going to the trot paddock, he's a little bit impassioned and hard to control a little bit at this time. But just for now, he do that every day and every race. So that's why he go a bit early alone. Try to keep him more relaxed as possible. But then when he put a feet on the track, he's totally fine and very relaxed. So I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, he's run some nice races for you. What about his track work, Antoine? I know that you obviously have quite a bit to do with this horse. Is he giving you all the right vibes in track work to suggest this could be the day?
Yeah, everything right for me. The horse feels very well and healthy, good form, all green light for me. I'm very happy to be on him. The draw is, while I would be happy to have a better draw, but anyways, the horse, we have to wait with him, so it's not too bad. Just hope the pace we don't. I'm more worried about the pace because not many horses will go forward and fast. So that's the question mark for me, the pace.
Just on this horse compared to another horse, I noticed on the weekend just gone, you got a really big kick out of winning on Decrypt. Obviously, these 2 horses quite similar in the fact that they've obviously got a long time. They went a long time without winning. You enjoyed that, didn't you, winning on Decrypt? I imagine that gave you a real boost that you managed to get his head in front at last.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm very happy. I like this horse. It's just few horses like this need to be passionate a bit, and they give you back something at the end. So it's very enjoying to ride that kind of horse to finish very strongly. That's the best.
Same combination as Decrypt, both Antoine and David Hayes. Jade Phoenix, Tom. This was a very easy win last time.
Yeah, he got no pressure up front, did he? And he was quite impressive, really, over the final stage. He's gone up 9 rating points, though, and he's got 133 on his back, so it's going to make it a little bit more difficult to hear, Paul. But kicked away. Just wonder if it was down to the track conditions at all.
Could well be, couldn't it? Look, it was his first start over 1650 as well, so that might have had something to do with it. But look, it probably was exaggerated a little bit by the track conditions, but they didn't miss him, as you say. He went up 9 rating points.
Yeah, 133 pounds he carries this week. We move on, Paul, to Royal Pride. Now, this was only last Saturday, so he's on a pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah, a really quick turnaround for him. So, look, it's worked for the stable before, and it was a good run from Royal Pride as well. Coming back here to Happy Valley, I don't think that's a negative for the horse, although he's only had 3 goes here and he hasn't been placed. But look, the horse is fit and he's going well at the moment. I'll put him in on a minor line.
He was right on the cusp of going, and this is not a strong race. And provided he backs up on this sort of performance here, where he wasn't too far away, and he was still making ground on it at the end, the horse up front was able to dictate and win. I think he's got some sort of a chance if you're playing multiples.
What about co-partner Era? Tom, he switches back to Happy Valley. He's only been here 3 times prior. His best so far is a 4th.
Yeah, he's not been too bad recently, this horse. He was midfield on the fence. I thought he finished off okay. You can see him getting through between runners there, chasing down Dragon Pride and President's Choice. So I'm going to go with him, Paul. He's drawn nicely here. Vincent Ho rides.
Yeah, I've gone with him as well. I agree. I thought it was a good run and did have to weave his way through the field, didn't he? And he finished off the race really nicely. So, look, that 4th at Happy Valley wasn't a bad run either, and that was this season behind Villafon. So, look, he's on top for me as well.
And Vincent Ho for Chris Sowen. You think it will be win number 300 for Chris when he wins race 2, Paul?
Yeah, I think he could. I think co-partner Eric can win this horse. And as I said, it was a nice run from him last time. So he's on top. Jade Phoenix. We'll see if he can defy that rise in the weights. I think the 1650 might have been the key. I was a little bit worried if he was going to make the 1650, but he ate up the 1650 and he is bred for it. So he's in there for 2nd, Royal Pride 3rd, and then Methane on a minor line. He's getting towards a rating that he won his race at, 5, 1, 2 and 6.
Yeah, this is not a strong race at all by any stretch of the imagination. So I'll go with co-partner Era. I thought his run last start was pretty good. Jade Phoenix just has to shoulder the big weight. Regency Master, he was a little disappointing, I thought, last time out. Never really got involved. He's had 2 trials since up at Chungfa, little freshen up. And Chader Pin's only on a minor line, the 22 start maiden. 5, 1, 3 and 11.
He's currently at 5.8, co-partner Era, the on-top selection for both Tom and Paul in race number 2.